Hi, I'm Mariela.
And I'm Lee.
And this is our VanVentures.
And today we're going to do our first project for a new van.
First project. First project is to take these panels off and seal behind it. Sprinter vans have a known issue where the clips go into the side of the body. There's a little hole. The water gets in that hole, it gets inside the van, causes rust. If you have insulation, it gets into the insulation, causes mold, mildew, and other issues. So today we're going to pop the panels off, seal the clips, put it back together.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how easy is that?
It's like a 1. It's a pretty easy project.
Go on.
Alright, these panels just pop off. You stick a screwdriver in and pry them off. But to keep from messing up the other one, I like to use a rag or something. I stick it behind here and it just pops off. Once it pops off, you can literally just pull it.
I think it's good to
You have to give it a
hands.
little. You have to give it a little pressure, and it comes right off. Some of the clips stay on the panel, some of the clips stay in the van. But these are the holes that cause the problems. So what you need to do is pull these out and clean all of this really good so you get a good seal. This is a special tool designed for this. I just don't have the right angles right now. They literally just pop out. This is the part that goes in the van. This is the part that stays over here. Sometimes these clips don't want to pull right out. There's a little tab right there. If you press that, it'll make it easier to come out. And you can see there's one on the bottom. Just coming up through the door. This one's a little different. It has a couple screws, little Torx bit screws that you have to pull out. Of course, you want to put these somewhere very safe so that you don't lose them. So once you get those out, it should come off fairly easy. Just get a screwdriver back up in there, pry it off. You do have to use a little force to get them off. The one thing you don't want to do though is fold it so that it bends and then just bend it all the way. So you want to work your way down, staying close as you can to the clips and get them off. Again, some came off, some didn't. We'll pull those off and seal behind it. These little clips are compression. They go into the hole like that, and then when you push that in, it pushes that out to hold it. So you take your tool, you put it inside and pry that out.
You have to do it in the camera, not very good.
Take that tool, pry that out, and it'll pop right out of place. It's right under here. Right there, so you just pull that out, and that'll pop right out. Save these.
And we had to take that out in order to be able to take these two panels
Right,
out.
because that panel overlaps this panel.
And what
Okay,
we-
once you get the panels off, you got to make sure you got a clean surface for the silicone to adhere to. We're just having to use 409 and a rag just to clean off all the dirt. You're paying special attention around the holes. Now these holes, I think it's 2006 and earlier, there's a piece of tape over it. You want to make sure you silicone those. The newer vehicles have these nice plugs that are already sealed, so you don't need to worry about those. Using Sikaflex to seal these clips, you don't want to use a bathroom sealer because it's too thin. If you've ever gone in your bathroom and seen where they've caulked and the mold's gotten behind it, You don't want that happening here. So you want something a little thicker, a little stronger, a little more secure. So you just need to run a bead all the way around your clip. And when you get to these top ones, you don't want to run too much because you don't want it to squish out the top. You just need a nice thin bead all the way around so that when you press it in, it squishes all around and fills in the gaps. If you get it on top, wipe it off while it's still wet. It's not a problem. Once it dries, it'll be a little harder to get off. And you put it right back on your clips, line it up, give it a little pop. You'll hear it clip, and that's it. Just finished doing We've done this side of the van. We took everything off. We sealed all the clips, put the clips back in, put the panels back on. We remembered to put the little fastener down at the bottom here and the 2 screws on the inside of the door here. That just finishes the job off. We cleaned off anywhere we touched that we might have got Sikaflex on the plastic while it was still wet. But now this side of the van is completely done, 100% watertight. We can go inside and start building the inside of our van without worrying about water getting into it. I'll see you when I'm done.